All right, let's get this show started. Mauricio Ruffy will serve as the backup fighter for the UFC 329 main event between Conor McGregor and Max Holloway. Many have viewed Ruffy as an exciting option to face either McGregor or Holloway, and he could get that opportunity if he's needed to step in. In an Instagram post, Ruffy announced that he accepted the UFC's offer to serve as the backup fighter while on vacation.
Treinar em meio às minhas férias. Essa luta vai ser na 77. Então vamos ver aqui o peso que eu me mantive. Eu vou te falar que essa foi a vez que eu mais ganhei em peso, viu? Então bora lá. Vamos ver aqui. Depois do café da manhã, 84 quilos, teria mais ou menos 7 quilos aí pra me tirar pra categoria. Estamos indo viajar agora pra Vegas na segunda-feira e vamos ver o que acontece. Eu contra o Conor McGregor acredito que seria uma luta muito boa, né? Eu acho que uma luta que eu teria mais facilidades pela falta de ritmo e tudo mais, né? Sempre tendo os perigos da luta, mas eu acredito que seria uma luta muito legal contra o Max Holloway. Eu acredito no meu poder de nocaute. Ele é um cara que né, busca jogar ali pra frente o tempo todo, mas eu entro lá pra definir as lutas e eu não perco minhas oportunidades. Seria muito legal ver essa luta acontecer. Tô indo, vamos ver o que acontece. Valeu, eu vou informando tudo pra vocês. Tamo junto.
Oliveira joined the growing list of fighters criticizing referee Herb Dean for his performance during the Gain versus Pereira fight. He explained that the pressure surrounding Pereira's pursuit of a third title across 3 weight classes put enormous psychological weight on his opponent, the kind of situation where a referee must understand the moment and step in when things go wrong. Oliveira pointed out that illegal shots landed to the back of the head, and while he couldn't say whether they affected the outcome, he firmly believes Dean should have intervened. He drew a direct comparison to his own fight, placing full responsibility on the referee to protect fighters and control what is right and wrong inside the cage. Separately, Max Holloway made it clear he has no interest in complaining about Oliveira's grappling-heavy approach during their BMF title fight at UFC 326. Despite the bout failing to deliver the fireworks fans expected, with Oliveira grinding out a unanimous decision on the ground for 5 rounds, Holloway told ESPN MMA that he simply cannot blame his opponent for fighting the way he fights.
Complainer, so I'm not going to complain. And at the end of the day, everybody keep talking about how you feel because, you know, around the BMF belt, there's a certain aura. And of course there's that certain aura. And so much people are so used to that aura with the lineage of the belt. That's why. And then, but you can't be mad at Charles because he went on there. He just did what he thought he had to do to win. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that doesn't line up with the belt, but it's still a fight, you know? So at the end of the day, be mad at me all you want because I should have stopped what I did. I had my opportunities to go in there and fight my fight. I did it. You know, he went out there. He fought a different fight. Like, of course, in my mind too, when I think of BMF, you know what I mean? I think of, you know, certain fights, you know what I mean? And that wasn't the fight we got, you know, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, you know, the guy still got to win and, it is what it is. But then, you know, to that, it goes to a point, you know, it proves a point. It's not, in the UFC, you know this, you saw this all the time. It's not even winning in this sport. You know what I mean? Like, winning is great. Winning is awesome. But how much time do we see guys win and they don't get certain opportunities, you know? You got to win in this sport, but you got.
A newly surfaced clip shows Michael Morales recording a score of 971 on a punching machine, setting a brand new high score. While results can vary between different machines, making direct comparisons difficult, the footage is yet another reminder of the explosive raw power Morales carries, and exactly why he is considered one of the hardest hitters at welterweight right now. John Anik echoed Justin Geeth's comments that Ilia Topuria is one of the most dangerous first-round fighters in the entire sport. However, He made it clear that Poirier still has work to do at lightweight before anyone can call him a truly dominant force in the division. In Anik's view, beating several more top names at 155 pounds is the only thing that fully cements his status at the highest level.
And he has just tremendous aura and mystique, right? Like I get starstruck around Ilia Topuria. I mean, this man walks in a room and you know it, even if he's shorter than me, right? No, I mean, I think he will come back strong against any opponent. I guess what I lean into in terms of the martial arts is Gaethje talking about him as maybe the best one-round fighter of all time or first-round fighter of all time. So I think there's a lot that he can draw from it just in terms of how he attacks the early portions of the fight. You can't just get jabbed up. But Kenny Florian and other people have called Topuria the greatest MMA fighter, that they've seen. And at his best, maybe he is that. But at lightweight, he's unproven. And he'll be ready to prove himself at 55, hopefully sooner rather than later.
Raul Rosas Jr. is the inaugural ACBJJ All-Stars champion.
Raul Rosas Jr. is the inaugural ACBJ All-Stars champion after a night that took an unexpected turn. Originally scheduled to face Zabit Magomedov in a no-gi grappling match, the contest fell apart when Zabit withdrew due to injury. His brother Kassan stepped in on short notice as a replacement, but Rosas Jr. handled the change without issue, securing the win via rear naked choke. After the victory, a face-off with Zabit took place, strongly hinting that the original matchup is still very much
Stars title no-gi match at 70 kilograms. We can't wait. Thank you very much.
We don't see your gym. I aim to train his logic. I like this. I like this in the people. Yeah. Get ready to. If they don't know you, tell them you was Habib. Tell them you was Habib. I got this thing. Not even born when I was going. You just tell them.
Speaking publicly for the first time about his arrest for public intoxication at Atlanta Airport, Poirier explained exactly what led to that moment. He revealed that thoughts of his father's struggles with alcohol overwhelmed him while traveling on Father's Day, leading him to start drinking. He took full responsibility, acknowledged that alcohol has never helped him through hard times, and personally apologized to airport staff and police. He even asked his lawyer to track down the responding officer's contact information so he could thank him directly, admitting the situation could have ended much worse. The full interview is available on Diary of a CEO link is in the description.
Work, and I just couldn't stop thinking about my father, and I started drinking in the airport, and that's kind of what led to the incident. It's just, but when I feel like that, I've been going to therapy and stuff like that. Years ago, I started going to therapy, and when I started feeling better, I stopped practicing everything I learned through therapy, and then I felt that feeling again, just I guess call it depression, just didn't feel well. And when I feel like that, I know I shouldn't drink, and I drank anyway. So, not that my father, anything's an excuse. Obviously I did what I did. But I knew better in the moment when I'm feeling like that to drink or do anything. Alcohol has never benefited me, especially in times like that where I'm mentally not the best. The desk agent might have saw I was intoxicated, and it's like, no, you can't get on this plane. And that's might have what started it. I don't know. But I do want to apologize to those desk agents, whoever they are, and the police for having to put up with me, man. They did. I actually asked a lawyer in Atlanta who I've been working with if he can please give me that officer's information, his address. I wonder if I could write him a letter, if his cell phone, if I can call him, just to tell him how great of a job he did, dealing with a person in that condition and how professional he was. And, he's incredible. It could have been so much worse. I just want to thank him. I didn't get to do that.
Coming in at number 3, a meme posted by Brand. Number 2 goes to Star War. And taking the top spot, number 1 belongs to mostly MMA. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of